everyone, I hope you're all well and have had a really good weekend. I've had a really busy weekend, so I thought I was getting a little bit sick over the last few days, so I gave myself a little bit of a home pamper session. So I've recorded what I did and all the products that I've used that help me relax and rejuvenate. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. If you like this kind of video, let me know and I'll record more of the vlog type videos as well. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I will leave the links below in the description box. So if you guys want to know what I do to relax and find my zen, keep on watching and I will show you how I do it. Bye! So the first thing I use are these simple makeup wipes. I really like these wipes because they have a lot of product in them, so it takes out all of your makeup really easily. They also have little grooves on the actual wipe, so it captures all the makeup that's on your face, and it's really gentle on your eyes as well as any other part of your skin. So I definitely would highly recommend these to start off with, to take all of your makeup off before you get into the rest of it. So after quickly rinsing my face, I take my Loccitane Foaming Cleansing Wash, and just 2 pumps is enough for the whole face, and I just rub that in to get the rest of the remnants of any makeup off my face, making sure I'm going all the way up to my hairline as well. After that, I'm getting my favourite exfoliator, which is the Somerville ExfoliKate, and rubbing that into my skin all over for about 2 minutes. So I wash all of that off and move on to the wonderful Glam Glow Mud Mask. So I've used a Q-tip to put this onto my skin because I feel like it gives it a really even coverage. I think if you just use your hands, it can be a little bit more in some places and less in others. And also keeps the actual jar hygienic because you're not really putting your hands in there every single time you need more product. So I spread this all over my skin in a pretty thin layer, and I already start to feel it tingling. And once I've got it all over my face evenly, I do leave it on for about 10 minutes. You can leave it on for longer or for less time depending on what your skin is like, because it can tingle quite a lot. So if you've got sensitive skin, don't leave it on for so long. Now just take these water-soaked makeup pads and just stick them onto my eyes for a little while just to help relax them. And doing this just hydrates all the skin around your eyes as well, while the rest of your face is being worked on by your face mask. Now that this is completely dry, I can just rinse this off my face. Some people like to use a cotton cloth to get this off their face. I personally prefer to use my hands and then just pat it dry with a towel. Make sure you're not rubbing your face with a towel because that can rip your skin because it is quite sensitive after this mask, so just pat it off. Now just using my Hope in a Jar Moisturiser and my Loccitane Eye Cream, I am just applying that all over my face and rubbing it in with my hands. If you haven't heard already, this moisturiser is my new favourite. It is such a good moisturiser and it really just makes your skin glow as soon as you put it on. So this is definitely one of my new favourites, and I don't think I'm going to be looking back. My skin gets a bit dry in winter, so I think it just provides really good hydration for that. And my eye area as well gets a little bit dry in winter, so I tend to use an ice cream. What is wrong with me? An eye cream a lot more in winter as well, just in circular motions all the way around my eyes. This just makes sure the product is spread evenly and goes everywhere that it needs to be. So now that my skin is nice and hydrated, I can move on to the next part of my relaxing regime. So I'm using this brush and a Himalaya Herbals hair fall oil. I really love this Himalaya Herbals brand. I think all the products are really good, especially if you do have my type of skin tone and hair. I think it's mostly designed for that. So I absolutely love their products, and before I go in with the oil, I do make sure I brush my hair out with this scalp brush. I think that's what it's called. This just gets rid of any dandruff and any loose kind of grubby bits you've got in your hair. It sounds really gross, but it's really good to just loosen up the hair and just get rid of anything that's sticking to your scalp and stopping your hair from growing well. Then I split my hair into 2 parts. I do have a lot of hair, so I do need to do this at one part at a time. So I just pour out some of this oil and I start right on the scalp, just with my fingertips, rubbing it right onto the scalp so that the hydration is going where I need it to go. And then I just kind of loosen up my hair and scratch my scalp with my fingertips, just again to loosen up anything that is stuck to my scalp and where it needs the hydration most, and just using the leftover oil to rub it through the rest of my strands. Now doing basically the exact same thing to the other side of my head, just starting at the scalp and getting it really into the roots of my hair and around the back as well, and rubbing it right through to the ends too. Just whatever is left over is enough usually to cover the rest of the ends. If you have longer hair, you might need to use a little bit more product, but it definitely is good to get your hair nice and greasy and just all the way rubbed in. After that, I just flip my hair over after loosening it and put it in one of those hair towel turban things. I think they're pretty cool at keeping your hair all the way out of your way because I don't like the oily feeling on my face. I feel like it makes me break out. You can just use a normal towel for this as well. You don't need to use one of these. I just think it's really lightweight, so it really works for what I'm trying to do with it, and it stays on pretty well because it has a handy little button at the back to keep it all in place. So now this is what I look like when all my face and my hair are ready and done. Now the next step is my favorite. So now what I'm going to do is jump into the bath, and I've got my Loccitane rose scented bath gel, I think. I'll leave it in the description, I'm not sure exactly which one it is. And I just put it in a nice warm bath, and this one doesn't really foam up, so it's not a bubble bath, but I just feel like it makes my skin really soft. Then I'm grabbing my favorite cup of Sencha Tea and just getting a massage oil. You can use any massage oil for this, but again, I've used the Himalaya Herbals massage oil, which is just a relaxing oil, and I rub this right into my feet. I was dressing up a bride and her bridal party this weekend, so I was on my feet a lot and they are very sore. So rubbing that right in, and also just pressing the top parts of my feet where my skin is a little bit harder, and getting the oil really right in there. I like this oil because it's not a very greasy oil. It does soak into your skin really well, and that means that less of it's going to waste when you're wiping it on things and more of it's actually going into your skin. So I really do love this oil. There's no smell in it either, so it's not one of those pungent Ayurvedic oils that you just can't bear the smell of even if they're good for you. So I really do like this product, so I would recommend it. Now into my nice warm Ugg boots because I get very cold feet, and these keep them really warm. I picked these up from Cotton On Body and they were only $20, which is fantastic. And now that is all I do for my relaxation. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'm going to go and enjoy some Warner Brothers cartoons and my tea. And I will see you all next time. Have a great week, guys. Bye!